Book. Hello, everybody. I'm Love Coach Scott Katamas, and welcome to Saturday Night Alive. Welcome, everybody. I'm Love Coach Scott Katamas, and this is Saturday Night Alive for the Global Peace Tribe, and a really wonderful show all about how to create our reality, both for ourselves and our own personal lives, and the highest vision for this world that is transforming. And I want to remind all of you that are watching, you are all imaginal cells in the new paradigm, the new world that's being created. And this show is all about bringing the Global Peace Tribe together, inspiring amazing music, our favorite speakers, as we all co-create a new world. And that's what tonight's show is all about. I want to welcome everybody who's watching on Facebook. And tonight, I know a lot of you are watching on Unify. And guess what? You can still come into our Zoom room. If you're watching on Facebook, come on into the Zoom room. It's really simple. Just go to globalpeacetribe.com. That's globalpeacetribe.com. And it's really easy to register. There's a lot of advantages to coming into the Zoom room. First of all, it's easier for us to chat with you. Also, at the end of the show, we bring people from our Zoom room up on camera to share what they were inspired by or what they want to share. Also, once we have your email address, then you can get invitations to know what shows are coming up. And every Monday, Deborah sends out a special email that's got the replay of tonight's show and also how you can access the recordings from all of our previous shows. Plus, you also get special gifts, packages from some of our favorite presenters, including myself and Deborah. So just go to globalpeacetribe.com and register and come and join us. We also want to invite you, if you're watching on Facebook, which many of you are, start a watch party. It's a really, really fun thing to do. And if you start a watch party, private message me and let me know that you started a watch party, where it is, and I'll mention you on the show. If that is something you'd enjoy, just let me know. Private message me, through Messenger on Facebook. So welcome. It's a very exciting show. Again, all of our friends on Unify. And I also want to thank Jay Mayer and Light Touch for all the support they provide. And now I'm turning it over to my partner, Deborah Giusti.
Thank you, Scott, and welcome everyone to what is now our 29th show that we've produced every Saturday night since the lockdown. And this is our 4th show of our fall season where we've created 13 new shows for you. And we've done that because of your generous donations when you register. So thank you so much for your donations, which allow us to produce a really high quality show for you. And tonight is going to be a very special show again and very time appropriate. Our theme is manifesting our personal visions and the new earth reality. And how important is that right now? A lot of us feel uncertain about the future, the way things are now, and potentially have forgotten that we have the power to create a positive future for ourselves and our world, especially when we reflect on the pandemic and how it's impacting our lives, also our concerns about the environment, the social conflicts, and other world issues. Yet we know in our hearts and soul that we do have the power to manifest a reality that we want and create a world that we want in this opportunity of this cosmic reset that we are going through right now. But how? So we've brought together some of the top experts in this field who are going to show us how to reclaim the reins of our personal power and co-create a bright future. We're going to explore reality creation, the law of attraction, and much, much more. So I want to introduce some of our incredible presenters tonight that are going to be with you. We are going to be having Bruce Lipton, who is a cell biologist and lecturer. He's internationally recognized as a leader in bridging science and spirit, and has created a huge consciousness expanding wave in our society around reality creation. Thank you, Bruce, for being with us. And we are going to have James Redfield, who is the New York Times bestselling author of Celestine Prophecy, which was a huge consciousness raising book in our society, and definitely talked about the law of creation. And Marcy Shmymoff. She is well known as a New York Times bestselling author and a world-renowned transformational teacher, expert on happiness and success. And she has a worldwide program called the Year of Miracles, where she teaches thousands of participants from all over the world to live a life of miracles. And we have Maureen St. Germain, who has over 25 years of experience in the area of mystical and sacred traditions and is known as the practical mystic. And Sharaya Dharma, who is a multi-talented advanced energy clearing healer, mega manifester, and she was the primary creator of this program tonight. So thank you, Sharaya. We have Peter Sterling, who is well known for many, many years as an incredible harpist and sound healer. We have Johanna Beekman, multi-talented performer, yoga teacher, deeply entertaining music. We've had her many times and we keep inviting her back. And her friend and cohort, Valerie Romanoff, who is an incredible musician, music healer, and uses her music to elevate consciousness. And one of our favorite musicians of all times that we have back over and over again, Cornflower. He is truly a one-man band transmitting heart, high spirit, high consciousness, and fun. And we're also going to have Swami Beyondananda. He's the cosmic alter ego of writer and humorist and performer Steve Behrman, whose favorite yoga pose is tongue-in-cheek. So we invite you to invite your friends on Zoom, invite your friends on Facebook, and let us know in the chat room where you're from. Also share the replay when you get it later. We will share the replay with you on Monday if you're signed up on our email list. And also, I want to acknowledge our GoFundMe campaign. Each week, we use the power of community to generate green energy healing, financial healing to the people in our community that need it most, or organizations that are really helping us in our times, our challenging times right now. And we've been supporting a lot of the fire victims. It's been incredible. We've been able to give lots of money to people that have lost everything due to the fires in California and Oregon. So we are going to have Melinda Phoenix, who has lost her home, not once, but twice. Once in 2016, and again, just recently in the fires near Santa Rosa. And also the animals have also suffered for the fires. So we're going to have an organization that is helping the animals on and support them this time. It's a Countryside Rescue and Adoption Center. And so we are going to give some green love to the animals. And I'm going to be posting the GoFundMe link in the chat room. You can also go to GoFundMe on the internet and just type in Global Peace Tribe and you'll see our link. And a lot of people donate to during the shows, and it's deeply appreciated. We take all that money and we give it back out to these organizations. So thank you so much. And we're going to start this show with some music because we always like to raise the vibration and start with some really powerful music. So we are going to start with Johanna Beekman, who's a multi-generation performer, recording artist. She's toured with major festivals. She's also a yoga teacher. So she blends her teachings and her information of yoga with her music. So it's very high vibration, very healing. And she is going to perform with Valerie Romanoff, who's been with us before, who is a guitarist and composer. Valerie takes her audience through a full spectrum of music, still, chill, and thrill. And she crafts special musical experiences for her audience to take them on a soul journey. So we're so happy to have both of them to ignite our show tonight with a really beautiful music offering. So thank you, Johanna and Valerie.
Thank you, Deborah. I'm so blessed to be here. Valerie and I co-wrote this in New York on tour a couple of years ago, and I'm so grateful to share it here pre-release. Our reality. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. We daydream our reality into existence. So be impossibility, believe that we are free to choose our reality. We daydream our reality into existence. So be in positivity, believe that we are free to choose our reality. Here I am here. Here I am here. All is here. All is now. All is here. All is now. All is now. Here I am now. I am here. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Here I am now. Oh, 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 oh. I am here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. We daydream our reality into existence. So be in positivity, believe that we are free to choose our reality. Well, here I am here. Here I am here. All is here. All is now. All is here. All is now. Shift this longing into belonging to my truest self. I clean the mirror, the view gets clearer. I see my sacred self. I forgive myself, I free myself, and I love myself. I respect myself, yes, I give to myself, and I remember my present self. Shift this longing into belonging to my truest self. I clean the mirror, the view gets clearer. I see my sacred self. Oh, yeah, yeah, here's myself. Here is the place I'll live my life, remembering my grace. Yes, now is the time, and here is the place I'll live my life, remembering my grace. And now is the time, and here is the place I'll live my life, remembering my grace. And now is the time, and here is the place I'll live my life, remembering my grace. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, remembering my grace. Thank you, family. You can check out the GoFundMe for that album, Spirit Song Soul, Spirit-Song-Soul, GoFundMe, johannasings.com. Tune in with me on Instagram and connect with me in person, collaborate, and find your truest self. So honored to be here.
Thank you so much, Johanna.
The Health and Healing single music video that I just put out with Krishna Das and 24 Bhakti artists to remove all disease and rebalance the earth during these times. So check that out on YouTube. Thank you so much. Bless, bless.
Thank you so much, Johanna. Thank you. And want to remind people that you can go to Johanna Sings to learn more about her. And our beloved Valerie Romanoff, who has been on the show before. She's fantastic. And you can learn more about Valerie and all that she's got by going to ValerieRomanoffMusic.com. ValerieRomanoffMusic.com. And I want to thank both of you for just getting us off to such a fantastic start. Just absolutely perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we always love to have amazing speakers and presenters. And today we've got Bruce Lipton with us. And no kidding, this book has been by my bedside for the past month. It's called The Honeymoon Effect, The Science of Creating Heaven on Earth. And probably most of you know Bruce, but when we decided we wanted to do this show, this topic, we knew that it had to be Bruce that we had come onto the show. And so we're so grateful to have him with us. This is a man who really combines high consciousness with our reality, both personally, on the micro, and in the macro, creating the new world. So Bruce, thank you so much for being with us. And please unmute yourself, because we're eager to hear what you have to say.
Thank you, Scott. I'm so happy to be here with you, and more especially the wonderful audience that's out there, because our audience by definition represents the cultural creatives, the people that are looking for another way of life, another way of evolving on this planet. And so I want to thank all of them, because without them, we're not going to have this evolution that we desperately need right now. My topic and the topic of this whole program is creating our reality. And I go, well, it's really interesting, because if I really talk to you and I say, tell me what you want out of your life, I'm sure you could give me all lists of all the things. I want to have a great relationship. I want a great job. I want to have wonderful health. And I say, these are great wishes and desires. And I say, then you go out in the morning after having all these wonderful thoughts, and you go out into the real world. And then at night you come home going, It didn't happen again. It's not happening. And I really want these things. And I say, but where does that leave us at the end of the day? And the end of the day, it leaves us with a vision we are victims. I go, what do you mean victims? I go, well, we had great intentions and wishes and desires, and we went out in the world and it didn't happen. And therefore, there must be something out there that's, controlling us or, overruling my own wishes and desires. So we find ourselves as victims of life. Well, this is a real interesting take, especially when you consider the new science of quantum physics. Now, it's not really necessarily a new science. It's been around about 80 plus years right now. But let me tell you something that's profoundly important about it. The current conventional science is a Newtonian science that divides the universe into a material realm and an energetic realm, and say they don't really interact with each other, and that we're part of the realm of matter, and that's what we are. And I go, but in 1927, quantum physics came in and said that nature of a universe in a duality is a false understanding, that the universe is a unity. It's all energy. That matter is an illusion. And I love it because Albert Einstein quoted, yes, reality is an illusion, albeit a persistent one. And I go, what do you mean it's illusion? And the fact is everything is made out of energy. I go, yeah, but if everything's made out of energy, energy is invisible, so we shouldn't see anything. But basically, it's a trick of the light, more or less. But I say, but what did the original physicists actually say when this new physics came into our realm? And it's really interesting because one of the primary physicists of the day was Max Planck, and he came to the conclusion that the mind is the matrix of all matter, saying that the mind is the force behind the energy that shapes our reality. The mind is the shaper. Another physicist at the time, Sir James Jeans, said, mind no longer appears to be an accidental intruder into the realm of matter. We ought rather hail it as the creator and the governor of the realm of matter. And then another physicist, Sir Arthur Eddington, writes, it is difficult for the matter-of-fact physicist to accept the view that the substratum of everything is of mental character. Well, this was the opinion of the physicists back in 1927 and 1930. But here's an interesting insight, is that more recently, in the journal Nature, one of the most prestigious journals of science on the planet, an article from a physicist from Johns Hopkins recognized a simple fact in the conclusion. I just love it because it's in a scientific journal. The last sentence in that article is, the universe is immaterial. It's mental and spiritual. Live and enjoy. So after nearly 100 years of the new physics, it's still the principle that mind is creating our reality. So now I come down to a simple question. How's that working for you? Are you creating the reality you want with your consciousness? And I go, there's a little catch that I have to tell you about. Mind is not a singularity. There are at least two basic structures of the mind. One is called the conscious mind, and the other is called the subconscious mind.